Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'll be discussing Australia's current deployments to the Middle East. So according to the ABC, or the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, and in a interview with Richard Marles, Australia is currently deploying 2 aircraft and an unknown number of soldiers to the Middle East. Whilst a lot of people have been talking about the number of soldiers and how many are being sent over, personally my opinions more, in my opinion, are more focused on the aircraft. Now, there's a reason for this. Whilst it is important to understand the number of soldiers, it doesn't really give us an idea on what their real role is. You see, in many cases, we have sent soldiers overseas where they've done basically nothing. They've gone to high-intensity conflict zones or areas where there's been conflict, and they've done literally nothing. On the other hand, we've had moments where they've gone in and done a lot of stuff. So, I guess it really comes down to our stance. What is our goal? What are we trying to achieve? And I think that's the best way to understand this is the aircraft we're sending over. You see, if for example we are sending over electronic warfare aircraft like the F-18 EG or the Growler for short, or not really for short, it's just his nickname, or we're sending over the Wedgetail, or which is an AWACS aircraft in the Australian Air Force, or we're sending over P-8 Poseidons, that would mean we're more focused on just keeping an eye on the situation unfolding. We just want to keep an eye on what's going down, and we just want to make sure that things aren't going too badly. On the other hand, though, if, say, we're sending over something like C-17s, F-35s, or F-18 Super Hornets, then it suggests a different situation. You see, what this would suggest is that we are having a more aggressive stance, or that we are preparing for a conflict. We are aware that things could potentially go downhill, and that we are getting ready to bring in more firepower and more assets in a general role. Assets like the C-17, on the other hand, would mean that we're just preparing to bring in more troops. You see, these are strategic lift aircraft that carry heavy assets, tanks, armoured fighting vehicles, as well as large numbers of soldiers. And that's really the big thing here. You see, I'm rather interested in what sort of assets we're sending over, particularly in terms of aircraft, because it really gives us a better idea, I think, of the situation. Of course, I personally don't believe if a war breaks out, Australia would be deploying on huge numbers. Realistically, if something occurred, we'd likely be deploying in special forces operations or smaller scale raids or units, which would be more with Australia's current style that we've seen in Afghanistan and multiple different wars. But yeah, that's really it for now. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. If you have any opinions on the matter, just leave a comment down below. Greatly helps the channel, and I really appreciate the support. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.